Sometimes life throws challenges at even the strongest among us. David Ortiz, famously known as Big Papi, was not just a baseball legend, but an icon whose energy and charisma lit up stadiums across the country. Fans admired him not only for his incredible performance on the field, but also for his larger-than-life personality and resilience. But behind the cheers and home runs lay a story of struggle, pain, and an injury that could have ended his career. This is the story of a moment that shook baseball, a moment that tested David Ortiz's spirit and ultimately showed the world the heart of a true champion. It happened during a critical match when the stakes were sky high. Ortiz, who had faced countless pitches and challenges throughout his career, suddenly felt a sharp pain, a pain that forced him to the ground and froze the stadium in a moment of collective suspense. For fans, it was terrifying. For teammates, it was shocking. And for Ortiz, it was a test of both his body and his mind. The injury wasn't just another bruise or strain. It was a serious condition that demanded immediate attention and threatened to disrupt a career that had inspired millions. As Ortiz was examined by medical staff, the tension in the air was palpable. Fans held their breath, hoping that their hero would stand tall again. Behind the scenes, Ortiz faced hours of uncertainty and pain. Doctors explained the severity of the injury, a muscle tear that, if not handled carefully, could have long-term consequences. For someone like Ortiz, who had always been a powerhouse at the plate, this news was devastating. But what defines a true legend isn't just talent, it's the courage to face adversity head-on, and Ortiz had that in abundance. The recovery process was grueling. Every day involved relentless physiotherapy, countless hours of strength training, and moments when pain seemed unbearable. Yet Ortiz's determination never wavered. He knew that the road to recovery wasn't just about returning to the game. It was about proving to himself and to the millions of fans who looked up to him that setbacks are temporary. His journey became more than just an athlete recovering from an injury. It became a story of human resilience, a story that would inspire anyone facing obstacles in their own life. Even as Ortiz pushed himself, doubts lingered. Could he ever regain the power and precision that made him a legend? Could he face pitchers without hesitation or fear of re-injury? These questions hung over him like shadows. But Ortiz's mental toughness became his greatest weapon. By focusing on his goals and maintaining a positive mindset, he began to reclaim not only his physical strength, but also his confidence. Each small milestone, lifting heavier weights, running faster, swinging the bat, was a victory. A proof that he was moving closer to the comeback that everyone had been waiting for. As the weeks passed, Ortiz's progress became more noticeable. His teammates and fans watched in awe as he returned to practice with renewed energy. The same man who had fallen to the ground in agony was now swinging the bat with determination and focus. But the story of his recovery wasn't just about physical healing. It was about heart, grit, and the sheer will to overcome. Every drop of sweat, every painful stretch, and every moment of doubt had forged a stronger, more resilient David Ortiz. When Ortiz finally stepped back onto the field, the atmosphere was electric. Fans cheered not just for the home runs he would hit, but for the journey he had endured to reach that moment. Every swing, every run, every hit carried the weight of his struggle and triumph. It was a reminder that legends aren't just made in the moments of victory. They are forged in the moments of pain, resilience, and unwavering commitment. Ortiz's injury had tested him in ways that statistics could never capture, but it also allowed him to show the world the true depth of his character. The story of Ortiz's injury and comeback is more than just a sports anecdote. It's a lesson for everyone. Life often challenges us in unexpected ways, threatening to derail our dreams and shake our confidence. But like Ortiz, we can face these obstacles with courage and perseverance. His journey teaches us that setbacks are not the end. They are opportunities to grow, to strengthen, and to inspire. It's a reminder that the spirit of a champion lives not just in winning, but in refusing to give up, even when the odds seem insurmountable. David Ortiz's experience resonates far beyond baseball. It's a story for anyone who has faced pain, fear, or uncertainty. It's a story about resilience, hope, and the power of human determination. His comeback inspired fans not only to cheer louder but to believe stronger in themselves and their ability to overcome adversity. Ortiz showed that true greatness isn't measured only by talent, but by how one handles life's toughest challenges. So the next time you feel overwhelmed or defeated, remember Big Papi. Remember how he faced his injury with courage, transformed his struggle into motivation, and emerged stronger than ever. And if Ortiz's story moved you, inspired you, or reminded you of the power of resilience, make sure to show some love. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel for more inspiring stories, and share this video with someone who needs a reminder that strength comes from within. Because legends like David Ortiz teach us that no obstacle is too great when you refuse to give up.